My name's Luke Robson and I'm the volunteers manager at Doncaster Little Theatre. We've got a great mix of people that come here, all different ages, different abilities, skills and interests. They all come here wanting to get something out of it, and that reason differs from person to person. I mean, amateur theatre is a great thing for those who have the ability as actors, but just the circumstances of life and such doesn't necessarily allow it. And what people get here is they'll be involved in productions that'll get like a week-long run, so it gives them an opportunity to perform and experience that while still being able to have their everyday home lives and their work lives. So it's sort of all the fun of being an actor with the kind of the risk of having to work as a waiter to get yourself through training and all the rest of it out of the equation. Doncaster Little Theatre now presents over 11 shows a year from Doncaster Little Theatre as a society, and then about the same number of performance nights are filled by other amateur groups and professional acts. So across last year we had 168 performance nights across the full year. So it's a very busy season.
I come to the theatre because I enjoy it. It's been quite a big part of my life since I was very little. I also come to the theatre to develop my acting, even gain more experience with different parts of the aspects of the theatre as well. I believe the theatre brings opportunity for people who do want to start a career, whether that be with they're beginners or getting on to just developing their own acting, to literally get themselves better, to get on to better things. So this is a great place to start.
As a performer, you can see the audience, even when you've got the lights glaring in your face, you can still actually see quite a few rows. It used to be something that would daunt me, but actually I've started to quite enjoy being able to see the audience and see the reactions. It's a nice open space that allows them a chance to respond. I mean, for audiences, for things like comedy, it's perfect because everybody has the same sort of viewpoint. One seat doesn't vary all that much from the next, and it's sort of like that equal shared experience of an intimate auditorium really comes across. So when we're full, the atmosphere can be really fantastic.
Volunteering at the theatre is sort of fundamental to keeping the building open and to keeping the plays on stage and to providing the environment in which everything else can happen, all the theatrical stuff. So being a volunteer means that you just need to come into the theatre once a month to do a particular duty. So that might be working behind the bar on the night of a performance or on a members' night, or maybe doing a couple of hours in the box office. But we provide training for all of these aspects of the internal running of the theatre, and that's what the volunteering is about, the internal running of this theatre as a building, to enable all of us to enjoy the really good and magical aspects, which is being on stage or working in a lighting box or all those other things we want to do.
Beware of Greek sparing script is looking at the history of Greek theatre and its influences on modern practices today. There are other workshops that we do, sometimes masterclasses from professionals, and basically anything in response to what the members want, really. And the idea is just to develop performance skills and theatre skills. They're not always like acting based. Sometimes they're directing based, sometimes it could be technical, theatre orientated. And we also are in a great position where we can take our members to other theatres and do trips and workshops elsewhere. And I think this theatre is quite prominent in the community. It doesn't matter about people's previous experience or knowledge of theatre, that they can come here and they can learn about historical aspects of theatre, like the Greek sparing scripts workshop, or they can just be involved in the day, in the general productions, and it allows them to connect with the arts in a way different to say if they were just visiting a gallery. And I think that practical hands-on aspect is a great benefit. But of course it's there for those that do just want to observe, that do just want to enjoy in a kind of leisure, because I think people forget that actually by going to a gallery, going to see a show that's partaking in the arts, they don't have to be painting, they don't have to be acting, they don't have to be writing, but they can be as well, and I think this place gives that opportunity to people.